sir. Good morning. My name is Tishalini Gaunathan from 22C. My metric number is 191240422. For introduction part, KFC is an American fast food that located in Louisville, Kentucky. So everyone knows that Kentucky Fried Chicken, found by Colonel Harlan Sanders, an American businessman who selling the fried chicken from roadside restaurant in Corbin. So soon, Sanders analyzed the potential of the restaurant franchising perception. So he decided to open the new restaurant KFC in his place. Okay, for at first, he was depressed with the time taken to prepare the fried chicken in an iron frying pan, so he declined to deep frying the kitchen. He thinks that this may decrease the quality of fried chicken by deep fry the chicken, so he then expect an idea of pre-cook the chicken in advance of order, but there was something wastage of the end of the day. So in 1939, Sanders bought a first pressure cooker that were new came out on the market to fry the KFC chicken. So the pressure cooker were mainly designed for steaming the vegetables, but he changed into a pressure fryer which he used to fry the Kentucky Fried Chicken. Through this, he identified this new method of frying fried chicken with the lower production time and retain the quality of fried chicken. Okay, for company analysis, KFC company is the biggest fast food chicken franchisor, operator and developer in the world. So globally, KFC has more than 370 units, of which 2 per 3 are also a franchise. While in main focus is fried chicken, KFC also provide a line of grill, dessert, side dishes and chicken products and roasted chicken products. So the mission of KFC is dedicated for consumers fulfillment by providing them good quality of food and excellent services, further per excellence and best value for the money that the customers spend in the KFC outlets.
Hi, my name is Dian Hong from 22C. So, what is industry analysis? It can describe as a market evaluation tool designed to provide companies with ideas about the complexity of specified industry. Then, the main advantage of completing industry analysis is that company managers can better understand the position of their business in the corresponding industry. This allows the company to remain vigilant in specific industries where they can serve specific markets or provide products or services, thereby providing them with an advantage over their competitors. The analysis also helps the company better respond to industry changes. Then, the industry analysis is an important part of the business plan. For business owners, it is important to understand the industry they are in to ensure unremitting success. The financial condition of a company is usually an indicator of the company's condition. Therefore, by conducting industry analysis, business owners can formulate a strategy that it is more likely to help business develop and succeed. Then, another reason for the importance of industry analysis is that, in addition to the threats that may hinder the company's development, it also helps the company recognize potential opportunities for business development. Being able to aggregate the needs of consumers, this may be an opportunity. On the contrary, high capital costs or strict government regulation on imports and export can be seen as example of possible threats in different industry. Then the industry analysis of KFC, the first one is the risk of entry by potential competitors. The treatment of entry barriers is low because low entry capital investment. For example, Chick-fil-A entered the industry by opening many small units in the small courts of large shopping malls. These units do not need to invest millions of dollars to build restaurants, but only spend $2,000 to $4,000 per month, which is a low-cost strategy to enter the industry. Then, by sharing indirect costs, material costs, and technical knowledge, they can achieve absolute cost advantages and economies of scale. As a result, the long-term operating costs of new entrants are high compared to existing companies. Then, the second one is rivalry among established companies and substitute. The chicken fast food chain industry in North America has a male competitive environment because there are not many chicken chains. However, the fast food market contains high variety of alternative products such as sandwich chains, pizza chains, family restaurant, and some the buffet chains. To broaden the industry definition, the threat of competition is very high. The fast food chain in industry can be classified using the strategy group model. Each segment is an independent strategy group. Barriers to action can protect each change from direct competition. However, there is competition between the entire strategy group. Wendy's have launched a chicken pizza sandwich and Hardee's has successfully launched fried chicken. High competition shows the US market is saturated and expansion has become very difficult. This is also one of the problems encountered by KFC. Then, bargaining power of buyers and suppliers. Due to the large number of consumers in fast food restaurants, the threat of buyers' bargaining power is small. Although it is possible for customers or companies to purchase a large amount of fast food, none of them is expected to account for more than 1% of fast food chain sales. Similarly, the suppliers' threat is moderate to low. The main suppliers of the fast food industry are food or raw material suppliers. They are less threatening because their location can be virtually integrated backwards. Then, innovation and quality. One of KFC outstanding innovations is Sanders' secret recipe for cooking chicken. Since 1952, this secret recipe has put KFC on the road to success. Since then, KFC has been emphasizing the quality of its products and services. The strength of innovation and quality has helped KFC become a leader in the chicken market chain. And then, efficiency and customer responsive. Compare with the Boston market, the second largest big chicken chain restaurant in US, KFC efficiency is extremely low. In 1997, the average sales in Boston market was 10.227 million, 21.5% higher than KFC. It shows the BM creates more value for customers. Then, resources and capabilities. KFC has adequate human resources but lacks capabilities. Its mother company, PepsiCo, makes extremely wrong decisions in its corporate level strategy. It centralizes and tightens the control over existing KFC managers. It causes the drop of the employee morale. Moreover, PepsiCo also limits the rights and powers for the franchise right and power intends to complete and acquire the franchise's units. The franchise dispute has lasted for 7 years until 1996. The consequence of the above strategy is drastic. It is all for my part for the industry analysis for KFC. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Rajin Rashazani Atira binti Raji Roslan. My metric number is 191240370. The global strategy is referred to as a strategic guide to globalization. Unlike a multi-domestic strategy, a global strategy is a product where firms are faced with cost reduction pressures. These strategies are not focused on local responsive. Therefore, it allows industry to sell a standardized product worldwide. Fixed costs like capital equipment and such as substantial. Nevertheless, these companies are able to take advantage of the costs that accrue due to expansion. It affects their learning curve because they have a standardized product that can be exported all over the world. A firm using a global strategy emphasizes on efficiency as a result of which ends up sacrificing responsive to local requirements, making it the complete opposite of a multi-domestic strategy. In my personal opinion, the key to KFC global success, which is accredited towards their global strategies. Brands is the largest restaurant group in the world. Kentucky Fried Chicken or KFC is the dominant subsidiary of Yum Brands, and what KFC product focus in the fast food industry is fried chicken. KFC is very successful in the fast food industry international. According to KFC official website description, there are more than 15,000 KFC outlets in 105 territories around the world. In KFC's revenue is around 50 million. The unified rule helps KFC easily manage and enter the global market. Benefits of global strategy is, although defining and implementing a winning global strategy can be a challenging task, the benefits of a successful global business strategy clearly outweigh the effort. One important benefit is cost reduction. A global business can assign different tasks to the national teams that are the most efficient in accomplishing each task. If each team focus on the area of which is most suited, overall efficiency rises and cost in terms of time reduced. A second The second important benefit of implementing a successful global strategy is the reduction of product development time. When the product designed by several specialized teams, each working at their maximum capacity, the overall time to market for a particular product can be significantly reduced. A third significant benefit is a creative input from different international teams. Releasing a product into several different national markets without understanding the culture and demand of each national market can lead to disappointing sales results. By incorporating the input of international teams, a global product may develop to fulfill customer expectation in multiple countries. Creating and executing a global business strategy may be an intricate enterprise, but the increasing way of companies expanding their business to international markets, the effort can be worthwhile. A skilled global management team can effectively coordinate the input from several different national teams, which can result in significant gains by successfully expanding the business to the global level. Importance of global strategies is, on the micro level, global strategies pertains to a company's resource allocation to help the company in availing the profit opportunities related advantage outside its domestic markets. In broader interpretation, a global strategy encompasses a company activities like overseas manufacturing, importing, and foreign investing. However, in the marketing-related activities context, this text views a global strategy that include a company's business activity related to exporting, partnering, and licensing in foreign nations to sell product and service in the markets of those foreign nations. From the perspective of a company, the global strategy helps a company to step out for international expansion, which provides a number of opportunities for sale that ultimately results in increased profit. Sometimes it becomes tough for a company to sell its goods or service in a situation where the profitability opportunity is very pure in domestic market, but there are a number of profit opportunities prevailing in the international market. At this situation, the global strategies helps the company to expand its business by selling its goods or services for availing the international market opportunities for profits. From the perspective of a customer, international trade must lead to lowering the selling prices for products and services. This is because they believe that with international trade, as a company becomes able to derive scope along with the advantage of economy of scale from the global market base. For instance, KFC sources all its products from countries like China, where the cost of labor is relatively lower than the other countries. Moreover, some customers prefer to buy products that have a strong brand image globally. Risk of global strategy is, even with the best training, globalization carries saturation risk. Many globalization strategies represent a considerable stretch of the company's experience-based resources and capabilities. Globalization risk can be a political, legal, financial, economic, or social-cultural nature. Political risk relates to politically induced action and policies initiated by a foreign government. Political risk assessment involves an evaluation of the stability of a country's current government and of its relationship with other countries. A high level of risk affects ownership of physical assets and intellectual property and security of personnel, increasing the potential for trouble. Legal risk is risk that multinational companies encounter in the legal arena in a particular country. Legal risk is often closely tied to political country risk. An assessment of legal risk requires analyzing the foundation of a country's legal system and determining whether the laws are properly enforced. Example, KFC company has two legal risks that analyze, therefore involves becoming familiar with a country's enforcement agencies and their scope of operation. Financial or economic risk in a foreign country is analogous to operating and financial risk at home. The ability of a country's macroeconomic performance and the country's ability to meet its financial obligation directly affect performance. In addition, financial risk assessment should consider such factors as how well the KFC economy is being managed, the level of the country's economic development, working condition, infrastructure, technological innovation, and the availability of natural and human resources. Societal or cultural risk is associated with operating in a different socio-cultural environment. For example, KFC company might be advisable to analyze specific ideologies, the relative importance of ethnic, religious, and nationalistic movement, and the country's ability to cope with a change that will sooner or later be induced by foreign investment.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur binti Zamri and my match number is 191240 and 346. And I will do my part is multi-domestic strategy. What is multi-domestic strategy? Okay, multi-domestic strategy can be defined as the company choose to focus on commercial efforts and advertising to the maximum of need to the local market rather than international approach. Okay, this means that the company needs to achieve a maximum of local responsive for marketing strategy and product that they want to expand to understand the culture of various local markets and try of the product offering of the certain demographic areas in that country. So for this multi-domestic strategy, KFC must use more suitable marketing strategy to attract the attention of the local for them to acknowledge more about KFC and further expand the business to the demographic areas. Okay, invest in research on demographic areas of the country is the key to success of multi-domestic strategy. So the multi-domestic strategy needs to understand what the market is demanding and local customer want. So to expand and let them know about the product to the country in the demographic area, KFC needs to do research more about the culture, religion, political situation, economic and other situation for exporting product to the areas. To expand the product to one area, KFC needs to give a high commitment and attention to the locals to gather information from the local on the product that they want to export. So this is important because observe the market strategy that suits and fits the local market in the area. Okay, an advertisement that KFC has to use is the most suitable advertisement for the local because it might be miscommunication between the local in the area if the advertisement itself misused. So this advertisement needs to connect the locals and KFC in order to get multi-domestic strategy successful because locals will respond to KFC on the product and services. Although multi-domestic costs a lot, but the result is massive. Basically, the multi-domestic strategy can be used to the company localize its product and service and tailor their product. Moving to the next one, this is advantages of multi-domestic strategy. Okay, the first one is internal expansion. Okay, what is internal expansion? Internal expansion can be defined as a particular area some expansion and the country and the company will own one of the country's land. Okay, these advantages will make the locals in the area will feel happy with the development. If previously they could not feel development in terms of the demand, with a multi-domestic strategy will have a high impact on the local population. Okay, this happen because maybe some of them cannot feel the development of the technology or a particular area are not further developed by the government in the terms of food and services. Okay, the internet expansion will give more opportunity to KFC because of the rising market share and profits increase. Okay, in marketing strategy, in the internet expansion will widely separate. Okay, KFC will expand through the product and services, market niche and food development. Food development by certain area may be not suitable or did not meet their expectation by this strategy. So KFC will raise more trust on the customer by the variety of food instead of fried chicken according to the culture of the particular area. Okay, diversification on the internet strategy will allow KFC to be more creative and innovative through the food development and more menus will come out. This diversification will meet customer needs and align with another competitor to be the best company in the food industry. Next advantages is a better understanding and communicate the needs of customer. Okay, due to the R&D activities conducted by region in the country, KFC can get more accurate result on the demands of the locals. Based on the result that have been made, KFC can evaluate the requests that often asked by locals. Okay, with this data, the right decision can be made by KFC whether the product and service are suitable for local customer or not suitable for expanding the products and service. The research can add further improvement product awareness and the brand of the KFC itself. Okay, KFC also can customize the ads according to the particular area and find more opinions on the KFC brand and competitors' brand. So this is because R&D activities include the study of the demographic area, political situation, religion, cultures, economic and the other situation to be better understanding and communicate the needs of customer. Back to the advertising, KFC will release the best advertising and promote the brands of product and service widely in the areas without miscommunication that will trigger customer anger if it meets with the customer and cultures of the local area. Okay, this opportunity of R&D will determine customer needs and track the trend among customer. Okay, this will be able to track future trends regarding what customer want in the area. So this way will keep connected between the company and future customer. The last advantages is help customer feel important. Okay, customers are very important to all company and businesses. They are the one who will make the company shine itself. Customers are important as they will maximize profit by buying the product and services. As multi-domestic strategy focus on particular area, the scope of customer in the area will be narrowed down to make survey or researches. With a long R&D activities, researchers about the study of demographic area, political situation, religion, culture, economic and other situation. Okay, the R&D activities will release the average local resident data about the KFC brand and the competitor brand. Competitor brand have to include together to get accurate data about the product awareness, whether this product more popular than KFC or KFC is the one will shine bright when expanding products and service in the area. Okay, during these R&D activities, the survey will tell them the best thing that they can get from KFC. The trust of customer during R&D activities will gain more from them. So they will feel important and help them to fulfill their needs. This golden opportunity should be used as best as possible to gain the trust of customer. And when this product and service are successful, expanded to the areas, so profit will increase. Is disadvantages of multi-domestic strategy. Okay, the first one is different policies, law and rules. Okay, policies, laws and rules in particular area will strain the government of the country. Okay, to expand the product and service in the country, KFC needs to figure out the policies, laws and rules which are already set and run to the country and expanding area. Those laws and rules may be difficult for KFC to set up franchise and expanding their product, even though the R&D activities will run, but they will need permission from the country to make the research. The procedure before the research will take a long for government to the country approve it. Okay, during this research, if found that the company violate the law, we will be subject to a summon or not encouraged to operate or develop products and services. This research does seem easy for a wide range, but the risk is quite high. Okay, better planning on how to handle and avoid violating the policies, laws and rules to the country. It is because some mistake will infuriate the locals, also the government. To expand the product and service, KFC needs to prepare and see through the detail, if such as like agreement or of the policies, laws and rules between company and government. Is ethnocentrism. Ethnocentrism is the belief of highest priority will take down the culture. Okay, when some companies want to expand their product and service, some of the locals will label them as the someone who will take over their land. This is called a cross culture. For some areas in the country, they may have their own best food industry or locals already comfortable with their food industry. The multi-domestic may become as the fault when they are not accepting their new product and service to their land. They may protest this situation because they will equate it with taking rights to their land or other company that already exist in their land. The technology of the area may be the factor of the ethnocentrism. To expand product and services by KFC, the technology will make a lot of changes to a particular area. Some of the locals are not comfortable with the changes in their daily life. To do the construction, mountains and green plains will be cut down, then will cause the natural disaster. So from this factor, they will assume that to expanding their products and services in their land may cause a big problem. So a handful of locals may not like this action if their strategy did not have a security to human and also green plants. Weather and environment change are definitely from this factor of developing new technology. This one is cost of research. Okay, research to expand the product and services are important for the company itself to expand its product and services. R&D research is used for the company to remain successful and avoid the business risk that will occur. This costs a lot because in order to satisfy customer need and the cost of information which have been made which have been collected by professional people. To hire them, we need to pay for the services that they are provide. Okay, to calculate the cost of research to develop the new product, we must include the material cost of that we will use, labor cost of recruiting them, whether by locals or foreign employees, the price of market segmentation, and the expenses including tax, rent, and other expenses. Okay, there will be miscounted or multiple calculation if the one who responsible for this did not take paying attention to the small details with this very large calculation. Decision making in this business may change if the cost is larger than the budget. So whether to continue the business or find new ways not to waste on things that have been invested. If the result comes out negative with large costs, that time that used for the research in particular areas just wasting like that. One is the risk of multi-domestic strategy. The first one is potential barrier. Okay, potential barrier or marketing strategy include as well legal, political, economic, and cultural. To achieve maximum local responsiveness, some sensitive issue need to take note of it. If KFC provide wrong communication with the marketing strategy through advertisement, this will cause miscommunication for the locals, and maybe the government will of the particular area will take an action on it. So KFC need to avoid the sensitive issue with respect to the culture practiced by locals. Okay, KFC once was in the news on 4 September 2017. KFC is sued by a Muslim couple for selling bacon to them at Dearborn, Michigan. Okay, Michigan has a large population of Muslim there. So this is how important the study of culture for KFC to do the R&D research and learn about it. In the future, if KFC want to expand its product and services, KFC need to study the culture and religion of the demographic area. Okay, the risk need to pay attention to legal, political, economic. The risk need to pay attention to legal, political, economic, and culture one by one because one mistake happen that the company will remain unsuccessful and KFC will get a harmful situation that will occur when making a breach of condition. Risk is customer continue to demand locally differentiate products. Okay, human needs are unlimited. To fulfill the needs it will be harder than planning a marketing strategy. Although the company will do anything for their customer will continue to demand the new product and better services. The culture and heritage of particular area may play the main role, especially when it comes to the food industry. To accept the cross-border food is not easy for the locals to deal with it. For some certain countries, they are not accepting cross-border product just because they want to maintain the authenticity of their food. They also have their own company that meets the taste of the population. Competitor also will take this opportunity because some of the population will accept cross-border products. Competitors also have the lowest price or the variety of the food that meets their needs. Okay, the uniqueness of the competitors' product may also meet the locals' needs, such as Taco Bell and Pizza Hut. This uniqueness will attract people and keep demanding for competitors' company instead of eating chicken with the KFC. Okay, the history of the place also may be a factor. It happens when the population is too much consumed for the product. The example of the country that consume more chicken in a year are Hungary. For some particular area, they will not demanding KFC product because they already have the best restaurant in the area that can serve the best. Okay, the truth is they love to eat unique food instead of chicken. Okay, that's all from me, and we will moving to the next.
My name is Afiqah Nabila Fandi. My metric number is 191240175. Next suggestion or idea is Bartlett and Gaussian metric. Bartlett and Gaussian metrics define the operating business based on the two criteria. The first criteria is global integration. The second criteria is local responsiveness. These two criteria has created four strategies that any international operating can pursue. These four strategies is global strategy, international strategy, transnational strategy, and also multi-domestic strategy. The Bartlett and Gaussian matrix is one of the most important strategy in expanding business to a new market. Even though KFC is a well-known company worldwide, they must pursue local responsiveness and global integration. Issue like can the customer expect the product to be adapted in the country to comply with local requirements should be considered by KFC. They also should reconsider issue like do the domestic rivals have more advantage than them. Okay, in the first slide is the global strategy. The first strategy is the global strategy. Global strategy consists low responsiveness and high integration. The subsidiaries of the global companies are very dependent on their HQ in the country. The uniqueness of the KFC product has made it difficult for rivals to compete and highly centralized in every country. KFC can choose this strategy because their product is well known to the worldwide. So the local responsiveness is low, but the global integration become high because of the economies in each of the country itself. In the second slide is transnational strategy, which is second strategy. Transnational strategy happen when there is a pressure to meet the local needs. In downstream activities like sales and marketing, transnational company usually trying to create economies of scale that are more proximal in the chain of value and that more flexible. Transnational strategy apply to work communication between the HQ and the subordinates. Or the subordinates will receive order from the HQ and give the HQ give feedback to them. As a company that have many branches all around the world, KFC has a wide sharing of expertise in ingredients, staff, technology, and more. The organizational design are followed by all the KFC subsidiaries all around the world. The organizational design means like their how do I say this? Like like their counter, like their interior design, and more. For this transnational strategy, KFC must produce products that will fulfill the expectation and the desire from the local. The fourth slide is the third strategy, which is international strategy. International strategy. The head office and the main decisions will be based at the main organization. International strategy means that the company are focused on exporting their products or service to foreign market. This strategy also known as export strategy. This is because all the products will be produced at the home country of the company and the products or goods or service are exported and sent to the users all over the world. The local responsiveness and global integration for this strategy is low. Most of the organization activities will be maintained at the home country of the company. If KFC want to choose this strategy, KFC must solely focus on selling their products at the foreign country instead of produce the products at the foreign country. This way, KFC can spend more money to their research and development teams. The research and development team can focus on the vegetable and free calories product for the customer. They can focus on this product because people now are more conscious to their health and looking for free calories product. And the last slide, which is the last strategy, is a multi-domestic strategy. Multi-domestic strategy were used to meet the needs and the demands from the customer around the world by customize their product or service. The branches of the company that use this strategy function largely and separately independent. To use this strategy, it is important for the company to do research in different localities. This can show the company to the complexities of the area dominant culture and leading them to present the product to their best advantage. KFC will have to do a research about the demography, preference and expectations from the local of the foreign country. This is because this strategy is aimed to fulfill the needs of the local. This can give a great impact to the KFC because if the product meets the local expectation, it can capture their customer attentions and loyalty. This may help KFC to have a new customer that are loyal to them for decades.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hello. My name is Faridatul Husna binti Sabudin. My matrix number is 191240211. I'm in group 22C. I'm going to present about the technology strategy in expanding business globally. Technology strategy is using the technology in the business planning, which includes the principle, objective, and tactics with the purpose of achieving goals. These strategies are able to build a formal vision to organization in managing the acquisition, allocation, and management in order to meet the organization's objective. As everyone knows, technology is the most essential thing for creating business because most companies demand a broad range of customers, enhance their customer service, increase sales, and upgrade the productivity of the organization. Thus, organizations need to implement the strategy to compete with other organizations. The first one in technology strategy is social media. Social media is computer-based technology that plays the role of exchanging ideas, thoughts, and information through the virtual network and communities. It's often used by most businesses to create a platform to connect with all the customers and share the newest information through online communities. Furthermore, social media is known to be marketing opportunities to all the businesses in any size of it, which is to say, social media are essential to the businesses to promote the name of brand and products, excellent goods and services, discover the customer's demand, attract new customers, and build strong relationship with customers. It is well known that KFC restaurants have been using the social media platform to interact with the customers. The platform they are actively using are Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and many other platforms. Therefore, using social media must develop the strategy to ensure the benefits in using social media efficiently. Which is to say, KFC restaurants need to prepare high-quality content to attract customers through creating a calendar for the upcoming posts, interacting with the customers, avoiding over-promote, and sharing enjoyable videos. Moreover, unique contents that should be done by KFC restaurant is creating a new hashtag specifically for the KFC customers only, which will lead to promoting the products and services by customers. The most beneficial in embracing social media to the Kentucky Fried Chicken restaurant are broad reach. Since social media has a billion users around the world, communication all around the world will not be able to happen if social media does not exist. In the meantime, social media can also build a new network through interaction with well-known people or public figures, since it is the fastest way to increase sales. Besides that, social media are known to be the lowest cost in marketing because most social media are free to register and use as well as require a small amount of money for the paid options. The risk in handling social media marketing is damage for brand reputation, which means KFC's contents need to be thorough, attentive, and high quality for the sake of brand reputation, since it has been built many years ago. Apart from that, another risk in using social media as marketing is inconsistency. Most companies are rushed in handling social media, faces this problem since there is no preparation and planning in managing social media. Subsequently, most companies frequently overuse social media to market their products. This would cause a lot of unnecessary content rather than quality, as well as not following the ideas of creating entertaining and educating contents to the customer. On top of that, KFC restaurants need to avoid account hacking to happen, since the worst case might happen in using social media. In the meantime, the smallest mistake of the companies will cause mistrust from the customers and lead to the worst things that might happen. The second technology strategy is enhancing the use of the new technology. The new technology is a valuable technique that offers advancements in terms of increasing the output as well as reducing the cost than establishing technology for a given process. Vast majority of companies are using the newest technologies in performing their business. The technologies most used in fast food are self-order machines that allows customers to order the food by themselves. It will help the employees regarding the time and mistake in ordering. Kentucky Fried Chicken restaurant should use kitchen automation that function as substitution for the kitchen workers to produce the meal. Kitchen automation is trained to do a repetitive task of basic fast food preparation. Reason for kitchen automation existing is to keep the kitchen place safer and hygiene in a quicker pace with zero manual effort. As an example, kitchen automation has been used in many fast food restaurants worldwide, such as Cali Burger in the United States, have implemented the Flippy robot and are estimated to be faster than humans while maintaining the same quality. Apart from that, Kentucky Fried Chicken restaurants also should using the robot deliveries in fast food restaurants. Robot deliveries are the same process as the regular delivery. Furthermore, robot deliveries are equipped with sensor suites, which are cameras, global positioning system, which is GPS, and inertial measurements unit. In addition to that, robot deliveries are entirely safe because the robot compartment will be locked up along the way to the location with the purpose of keeping the meal. When the deliveries arrive at the destination, the robot deliveries will send the link to the recipients, and when the links are opened, the compartment will be unlocked. The benefits in using the new technologies are it will be faster preparation of food, reducing waiting time of customers, and reducing human energy. On the other hand, the risks are significant cost issue. Adapting the new technologies to the business is an excellent thing to do, yet the costs in establishing the technologies to the restaurant are costly. The technology themselves are expensive to the KFC restaurant. To require it to be in all the franchise restaurants are nearly impossible to the companies. Furthermore, the worst case might happen when technologies installed in KFC restaurants are faulty and cost a large amount of price to fix it. KFC restaurant will be having difficulty in finding the mechanics or robotics that are expert in mending the machines and robots. Moreover, the technology's certain parts are very hard to find because the machines and robots are considered as the uncommon item to be used in fast food restaurant. The third in technology strategy is using the mobile applications. Mobile application, or simply known as mobile apps, are referred to as computer-based technology that specified use for mobile devices, which is phone, tablet, or even a watch. In the meantime, mobile applications are very suitable for fast food restaurants, including Kentucky Fried Chicken restaurant, due to the large number of franchise stores all over the world. However, KFC mobile applications are separated according to their respective countries, which is to say every content provided by the KFC restaurant are not similar for every country, including all the offers, promotion, and sales. KFC restaurant also should create a convenience application to their customers. Moreover, KFC should establish the message room specifically for the customers to leave a message about the services or products they receive. By doing so, KFC must create a team, especially for the feedback of customer for the sake of improvement towards the organization in terms of application or services and products. In the meantime, KFC restaurant also should invent the various offer or promotion of product that will attract the customer, as well as creating a lot of products that along with the trend. Apart from that, enhancing the use of mobile application is beneficial because mobile applications are known to be faster, which is to say, mobile applications are normally 1.5 times faster than mobile website, as well as the operation action are quicker than the website. Other than that, the advantages in mobile application are quick notification and instant updates. Most companies establish mobile application due to the ability to send instant notifications to the application's user. Besides that, improvement in productivity and reducing costs are also one of the beneficial to the businesses. This is because mobile application will help the businesses in expanding their audience in a short time while reducing the marketing costs. On the other hand, the risk in establishing the mobile application are choosing the wrong development partner. This is because the development partners are essential to ensuring the mobile application running without difficulty. By the same token, the risk in using mobile apps are privacy violations and other cybersecurity issues, which is to say, equipment that involves the current technology is often a target for hackers to retrieve important information. Data breach means that a security occurrence in which the information is being stolen, accessed, and used by somebody else without authorization. Therefore, companies are having a problem in gathering customers' data without exposing their personal information to the malicious hackers. That's all from my part, so proceed to the next one.
My name is Atika Nabila binti Ko Amar. Okay, the next part I will explain about transnational strategies. Okay, in this assignment, transnational strategies is the additional strategies. Okay, the first one is what is transnational strategies? These strategies is a method and structure that allows company to start and maintain function in virgin country while maintaining central coordination at such location. The main objective of this transnational strategy is to expand sales, open branches to virgin country, generate sales at lower cost, or achieve an economic scale. Next, two main characters. Okay, the first is global quality of integration. According to the company using these transnational strategies, they have a management team and headquarters that coordinate all international operations. In addition, the company strategy is also standardized in all regions to maintain efficiency and lower costs. Each branches of the company will follow the strategy, and the marketing of the center will operate within the same scope as the holding company. Okay, the second major strategy is a high local response. Usually, transnational companies still see the local market where they operate and respond accordingly. In addition, transnational strategy have a special global marketing and branding strategy that meets the taste of customer in that country. To improve efficiency in these transnational strategies, companies need to be sensitive to culture, language, local lifestyle, and others. This is crucial to ensure the marketing content corresponds to the local culture and language in the region. Next is advantages of transnational strategies. Okay, the advantages is the higher efficiency, lower cost, and greater market penetration. Okay, this strategy also allows company to focus on as many resources as possible while at the same time reducing costs. However, the company still maintain the advantages of multi-domestic strategy by adapting the existing market to the local market in the area it operates. Okay, the next point is disadvantages of transnational strategies. It's hard to break the global office, needs a lot of careful oversights. Managing global business as a whole from the office is very difficult. Difficulties and lack of surveillance results in loss of control of the company's operation in other countries. The next drawback are related to local user. If the company does not get many asset resources at each of these overseas branches, the company has the potential to fail to understand the culture and language of that area. This will interfere with the company's ability to expand business in that country. Okay, next is about KFC, about how KFC want to implement these transnational strategies. The KFC need to implement strategies to diversify its product but maintain the basis product that make KFC famous. As we know, KFC main product is fried chicken. In the pursuit of KFC to start business in other country, KFC need to include new dishes dedicated to that area. KFC also can make in-depth security relating to taste differences in local and selected countries. There are many aspects that KFC can synchronize in terms of population taste in an area such as comparing nutritional patterns, traditional food, snack types, nutritional culture, and food served during the festive seasons. Next, KFC needs to emphasize aspect of technological advancement. KFC need to utilize advanced technology to prepare food in the store. The scientific cooking process is very strict. In contrast to the other method using 7 of the 11 special ingredients produced by themselves. So, advanced and high-class technology is very helpful to KFC to meet needs of its customer. Okay, next is KFC need to improve the information management system well. As a global company, KFC need to have great information in the management system. The management system involves many things. When the store closes every day, KFC need to collect sales-related data on that day, such as today's sales volume, total customer, and total loss. Underestimate the matter can affect the next day business travel. Okay, to ensure that KFC continues to be a permanent food business in the market, KFC need to emphasize on food safety and quality issues. KFC should be aware of the quality of the chicken rare before processing to delivery to the store to be served to customer. The size of the chicken is also an important aspect in maintaining the quality of KFC fried chicken. Due to the high demand for chickens at KFC branches require a lot of chickens. The problem arises that the chicken rare injects hormones to help the enlargement of the chicken. This is poor and affect the quality of the chickens. Hence, KFC needs to add more poultry breeding areas by finding large suppliers. Okay, all aspects and strategy that KFC needs to do is essentials and need to further expand the business. Transnational strategies can combine two positive elements of global business and high integration. Not all types of business are suitable for using these strategies. A lot of considerations to do. There are also a risk to be faced. However, for KFC, this strategy is very suitable and will be a strategy that increase the number of KFC business branches. Okay, for the conclusion, KFC ability to make business a transnational business will further enhance its strategy in an effort to expand KFC business. This important aspect of transnational strategies can be used as a guide and foundation to the company. Growing rapidly, more and more aspects need to be improved and renewed.
Here I'm going to explain about the conclusion of KFC. According to the analysis, KFC is one of the fast food restaurant that growing rapidly because of they are having a very good business strategy planning, which is highly competing in the business world. They introduce different type of menus so they can attract customers easily, and they keep on launching new fast food products as a part of their strategy planning. And also they are using technology, no matter in terms of IT or even to develop their products or even their marketing strategy to grow. KFC is looking forward in the business field. In other hand, to solve problem that which are high competition is the best solution to expand into international market, as explained project as well. KFC is also always differentiate their products and compete non-price strategy. That's their main strategy. For example, even though KFC and McD almost their products are same, but even though McD, they are having a good taste of their products, but still most of the people are tend to go to KFC just because of the low price. On the other hand, KFC may also want to reduce costs that will survive in case of price war. KFC is having a very good atmosphere for the employees to work, and the corporate culture is really very good in terms of respecting customers, in terms of giving service or serve the customers. They really have no problem with the management issues that should be solved. The food quality and service offered by KFC are excellent. KFC always keep introducing new variety chickens and edible products that help contribute continuous improvement and growth of profit margin. If we see today's generation is very health conscious and prone to hypertension in their menu, it can increase their sales as even vegetarian people can enter KFC. Even they can enjoy their delightful ambience, and the products in KFC term of products is doing well, just need to improvement in their hot menu, which should be more dynamic and new innovation meals that should be added to address local tastes that will increase market share. Thank you.